Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to downtown Minneapolis at Huntington Bank Stadium, the home field of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Golden Gophers will kick this deep to start us off. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back, it's King. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Minnesota. The defense contributes 6 points.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Tech offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to pass. It's King. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have a game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Yellow Jackets will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. They'll run it to the left. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. He shreds the tackle. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
With the extra kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. The sure hands. It's Taylor. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to pass. It's King. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. And the defense forces him out of bounds. It's a short loss.
Now this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's King. The short completion of the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And the Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Ball handed off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
First and goal, Georgia Tech.
And it's Minnesota in front here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota offense takes the field. They punt punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaks free. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Back in motion now. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a 1st down.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air. It's Lindsey. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Scanning the field, it's King. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
To play before half. fullback gets the carry. Fights off a defender. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Minnesota.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Golden Gophers will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Looking downfield, it's King. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The back's got it. Breaks free. Crosses the 10-yard line. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking to pass. It's King. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Completion makes it second and medium. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Georgia Tech.
Here's the second down play. Tries to get it to the running back. Clock near the sticks. It's Powell. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To throw, it's King. Short connection to the tight end here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's got room to run. Inside the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gets loose. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Down, Minnesota.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. The Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Now here's the toss play. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The old toss play, Chris, as you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Breaks into the clear. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back at that ball to the end zone.
VAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Toss play running right. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Grab down the middle. It's Tracy. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
He's in the clear. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
There's the handoff. He finds some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21.
That makes the score Minnesota 35, Georgia Tech 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Toss play to the outside. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's King. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
His defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So down by multiple possessions here. Dropping back, it's King. The pocket breaking down. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Makes the read. He hands it to the back. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
And the Georgia Tech offense will take over. 1st and
10. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's King. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. No chance to catch him there.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Lindsey. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is incomplete.
Hey, I get the pass into football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. QB keeper all the way. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And it's a direct snap. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
And on second goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. And down big late in this game. They're going to try for a touchdown here on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's King. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on fourth down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good.
That kick is good. That makes the score Minnesota.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Minnesota offense takes the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Toss it to the back, running left. Has the first down, is still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Boy, toss play is pretty when you can get this kind of yards. Pulling offensive linemen, get out in front, do their job. The back has got to give credit to that convoy of blockers opening up the field on that run.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. It's a toss play to the right. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This offense cannot be stopped.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Minnesota 63, Georgia Tech 42.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. on the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. To the air, it's McMillan. Caught over the middle, it's Tracy. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Golden Gophers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He breaks free. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure.
And he will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the left side with a toss. Breaks into open space. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looking to pass here. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Direct snap. Grab behind the line. It's King.
Runs out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirkman. For the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but